One of the things I get asked a lot is how do I get really good milk results? Because everybody wants to pour some latte art. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to do really good milk today. So you've always got to start with a clean jug and really fresh cold milk. They're the two key things that you need to get great milk texture. I get asked a lot of questions too about the differences between skim, full cream, soy. Full cream milk will always texture the best. You'll always get a really good integrated silky result with great microfoam. Skim is a little more tricky. You have to work with it quite quickly because it can separate very quickly between the head of the milk and the body of the milk. So the key is to work quickly. If you're using soy, just experiment with the brands of soy because you'll get very different results across brands. So just find the one that works best for you. So I'm just going to tip our milk straight into our pitcher. So for this size coffee that I'm making here, I've filled our pitcher up just to the bottom of the V. That's always a pretty good place to start. The next thing we need to do is we need to purge our steam wand because water will have condensed as the steam wand's cooled. So we want to expel that condensed water before we get started because we don't want that condensed water ending up in our textured milk. So that's a purge. The next thing I'm going to do is when I put the steam wand into the milk, I'm just going to put it in at an angle like that, sitting over on the right hand side at about 3 o'clock, and I'm going to start the vortex of milk spinning. Put it straight in, open our steam wand, and I'm just going to pull back the jug to lever the tip closer to the surface of the milk. You'll hear that it's just hissing on the top of the milk. What that's doing is that's creating a vortex, so the milk is spinning in a circle, and at the same time air is being introduced in the milk and volumizing it, introducing those tiny microfoam bubbles and also heating our milk as well. So I keep my hand on the side of the jug so I can judge temperature, and when the jug's almost at the right temperature, I just lift it up so the steam wand goes under the surface of the milk. At temperature, I immediately shut it off, lift up our jug, pull the jug down, and then I wipe the steam tip with a damp cloth, push it back into the drip tray and purge any milk. That'll stop the tip in the steam wand becoming blocked with milk solids that I've just textured. Now all I'm going to do is just tap down gently to collapse any large bubbles, swirl the jug quite vigorously to integrate our foam, grab our espresso shot, and now I'm just going to bring the two together. So integrating our espresso and our milk together, and then just tip quite closely. And there we have perfectly textured milk. Really, really simple. Just follow those few key things.